She told me she's back on her rent. Okay, she was back on her rent, and I think she was back on her car note or something of that nature. Okay.
Welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, like the video and leave a comment because I love hearing from you guys. But let's get into the video.
I've been trying to date and I've been having a problem with dating.
The reason you're having dating challenges because you're going to attract a certain type of guy that you have, and this is no judgment, but it is what it is. You have 3 children by 3 men. You have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, right? So there's a very young children by 2 different men. There's only a certain type of guy that is going to be willing to be attached to you.
Now, to me, Kendra was being very honest with her, but they just don't want to hear that.
First of all, I'm very picky with my men, so I mean,
you're picky. How?
Yeah, I'm very picky.
How are you picky? Were you picky with your baby daddies?
Yes, I was.
So why is you with them?
Because men show their true colors after so long.
Oh, brother.
But you met one baby daddy right after you had a baby, so how could you be so picky with him?
I mean, things happen. And with my 3rd baby daddy, with my 1-year-old's dad, he was just a fling. And to be honest with you, he took the condom off and nutted in me. If you want to be realistic, I was actually SA'd, but we're not going to speak on that.
Hold up. Hey.
Did she just say she was SA'd? See, this is exactly why so many men are in jail right now based on some goofy stuff like this. You were an SA'd lady, you were played, okay? Whoever this goofy dude is you let hit, and the key words there are you let hit, he played you, but that was not SA.
It's really not about that. My dating problem that I have is that a lot of men, like you said, are not attractive to women with 3 kids, okay, and 3 different baby daddies. They're not, and it's really hard. Oh, she's not good enough for me because she doesn't make $1 million on the internet, or she doesn't have a BBL, or her lace front is not laid good enough, so I don't want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the problems that I have. It's like BBL versus natural. Oh, my natural hair, I'm ugly because I got my natural hair out. I don't have my eyelashes on, so I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a woman with a lace front, her nails longer than the windows, eyelashes longer than all outdoors, she can get a man. She can get a man that's going to do whatever she wants him to do. She might not even have a place to stay, but me, because I have 3 children and I have my own place to stay and I'm doing things for myself, I still can't get a man.
Now, Kendra went on and told that lady it's not about any of that stuff. It's about self-love. She needs to learn how to love herself, and that will make her happy. That's what she's actually looking for. And I appreciate what Kendra told her, but this isn't about any of that. I have never in the history of the world, Craig, heard a man say, I cannot date a woman because she don't have long eyelashes. Or a man say, well, I don't want to date her because she don't have really long fingernails. I have never heard a man say any of that stuff. She's just pulling stuff out of a hat. She even said men don't want to date her because she's not wearing lace fronts. This is all in her head. She believes that, and this is why she's saying it. And I'm gonna be clear, this is why a lot of other women do that stuff, because they really deep down believe this is what men want. And most of us don't want that. I'm not gonna sit here and say all men don't want that, because of course, because in every situation you have those exceptions. But overall, men don't care about that stuff. It is all her. That is all how she feels about herself. When she said she's ugly without her hair weave, those are her thoughts. That is her feelings about herself. When she says she needs a BBL, that's how she feels about herself. If men didn't want her the way she was, how did she get 3 kids? You even got men pulling off condoms, so somebody must want you. Lady, there are 2 things that are happening here. It could be either or it could be both mixed together. Number 1, you have a mental illness, and you're not alone. A lot of other women out there have the same mental illness. They don't love themselves, and they think all this other stuff is gonna make them better or more lovable, and it isn't. It's your personality, it's the way you carry yourself, it's the things that you do. That's what's gonna make you more lovable. I think this is more about the second thing. The type of men she wants, the type of men she thinks she deserves, she believes they don't want her, or she can't get those men based on who she is right now. And to prove my point, let's go back to the rant she made at the end of the video when she said there are women out there who don't even have a place to stay and men will still date them, but a woman like her is out here handling her bills and she still can't find a man. See, you might have heard that and thought she was saying that because she's a strong, independent woman and she's out here doing it herself, and she believes that no man wants to date a woman like that. But that's not what's happening. I always say you cannot listen to the words that a woman is saying. You got to kind of break down what they're trying to say, what they actually mean. And what she is saying and what she is displaying is that she wants a man to come pay her bills, because that is how women with them long lashes, women with those long nails, women with lace fronts, women with BBLs, those are the type of women who want men to pay their bills. And she wants to be those type of women. And she's mad because men are not taking her seriously. If y'all don't believe me, I found another clip on this chick from Kendra G show. I guess she wanted a date with this guy, lied about this guy.
He was really nice. We had a great time. I mean, everything was good, but he wanted to have sex. And I was so appalled.
She said all the guy wanted to do was sleep with her, and she got sick of it, so she just said, give me some money.
He wanted to have sex, and I'm like, no. So then I was like, you know what? Give me some money. Oh, he didn't want to give me no money. He didn't want to give me no money.
How much money would have allowed you to have sex with him? How much money were you seeking?
I told him give me $2,000. That's what I told him.
Kendra G found the guy, brought him on the show, and he clarified the whole thing.
She told me she's back on her rent. Okay, she was back on her rent, and I think she was back on her car note or something of that nature. Okay, she told me that, and she said, you know, she just needs $2,000 to be able to meet up with her rent obligations and her car note obligations, and she's willing to do anything that I want for her to do that. And that's why I stopped her right there. I say, first, I don't do that.
Exactly. Who in the hell is going to give this woman $2,000 to sleep with her? She went on to say that she's willing to stay the night with him and everything. He said he kept rejecting her. Then she started asking him for money for babysitting fees. Asked her for like $200 to get the kids something to eat. She's just a begging Betty. That's what she is. She was basically trying to get money from this dude, and he wasn't going for it. But that goes back to the point I was trying to make, that she wants to be one of these Instagram model chicks. She wants to go out there and try to juice dudes out of their money, just like these Instagram models, these other chicks, but she don't have the looks like those chicks. She don't have anything those chicks have to do it. That's why she believes she needs all that other stuff. Now, I do believe she still has a mental illness, but I think with this particular woman, she's tired of trying to figure out how to pay her bills on her own. You heard her say she's behind on her rent, her car payment, probably everything else going wrong in that household. And this is what a lot of women are dealing with, fellas. I keep telling you, a lot of these women are struggling, and they're gonna come to you to save them, but it is up to you to do exactly what this man did and tell her to kick rocks. Me personally, I think it'll be a lot easier for her to go out there and find a man on her level the way she is now, because I don't even think the BBL and all that stuff is going to help her. She needs to go out there, find a man who is willing to deal with her and those 3 kids, who's willing to at least help her through life. Maybe go half on those bills, take some of that mortgage payment off of her. She may need to take that route, because the route that she's trying to take now, it will not end well for her. And it won't just affect her, it will affect her kids too, because until she come back to reality land and stop living in fantasy land, things are going to get much worse. And I know us men love throwing around that word delusional, but for this woman to think that her cootie cat was worth $2,000 is crazy to me. To be honest with you, I think the $40 special might be a little too much for what you offering. And honestly, I think she know it too. She was just throwing out a number hoping that this dude was gonna bite. So my advice to this young lady is to stop trying to be somebody that you're not, accept the world that you're in, and figure out a way to make that world better for you and your children. Because if you don't, you'll be offering to do anything for these men like SWV. For the next 20, 30 years, and I don't think you want that. But anyway, leave your thoughts on the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.